Erik ten Hag has signed a contract extension with Manchester United, and these are the words of Erik ten Hag. He says, "I'm very pleased to have reached an agreement with the club to continue working together. Looking back at the 2 years, we can reflect with pride on 2 trophies and many examples of progression from where we were when I joined. However, we must also be clear that there is lots of work ahead to reach the levels expected of Manchester United, which means challenging for English and European titles. In my discussions with the club, we found complete unity in our vision for reaching those goals, and we are all strongly committed to making that journey together." But this is the key part of this situation. Dan Ashworth comes in as the sporting director, says, "With 2 trophies in the past 2 seasons, Erik has reinforced his record as the most consistently successful coaches in Europe. While the club's review of last season highlighted areas for improvement, it's also reached a clear conclusion that Erik was the best partner for us to work with driving up the standards and outcome." So of course, that is what the new sporting director Dan Ashworth has said. My initial reaction is, first, what this means is Erik ten Hag is not or did not sign a 3-year contract to increase his remaining years for 4 years. What he did was, or the current contract that he is on, that was signed with Woodward and those guys, had an option for 1 additional year. And what the negotiation was is that Erik ten Hag has signed that additional year. So going into this season, Erik ten Hag had this season with an option of another season. So he had a 2-year contract remaining, which is this season and 2025, but with an option of 2026. And Manchester United has just triggered that extra option. So in what this is basically telling me is Ineos and Dan Ashworth are basically looking at it as, this season is what we are giving you to show us that you are the right man for the job, being that they were looking to sack Erik ten Hag before the FA Cup final. They have given Erik ten Hag every single thing he needs, from the new coach in René Hake to Van Nistelrooy, and then the new recruitment in Christopher Weivel. I'm absolutely going to talk about him in another video. But the truth about it is, they have basically curated this season and saying to Erik ten Hag, I need you to show me a style of play, to show me a successful season with us back in the Champions League and challenging for every single title that we are in, being the Europa League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Premier League. So that is the expectation of Erik ten Hag, for him to go back into these negotiations and say, now it's time for you to give me a 3-year additional contract to what we have agreed. I am quite unfortunate. I'm not very happy about this, but I also understand where Ineos is coming from. It's a contract extension, so it gives him a bit of a power in the dressing room, but with the idea that it's just 1 year, we are looking at a lot of egos in there thinking that they can ride it out yet again. But I'm excited to see what Erik ten Hag does this coming season, and we'll keep you guys posted if anything changes from now. Make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe. Peace.